The other important virus we can look at is what we call smallpox virus. This smallpox virus causes what we call smallpox viral disease. But the good news is that this smallpox virus was eradicated in 1980. It was eradicated in 1980, where it was globally declared that we do not no longer have the infection from smallpox. But these smallpox viruses are the largest viruses um, enveloped, double-stranded virus. That is just from a view of how it looks like. Uh, this is it was done culture in the egg, and you can see those whitish star-like things. We call them pox on what we call chorioallantoic membrane of the chick yolk, the chick embryo, which was infected by smallpox virus, and that was the growth. So it can spread by respiratory droplets or direct contact with the virus from skin lesions. The virus infects the mucosal cells of the upper respiratory tract. And then, if it is not limited, it will spread to the local lymph nodes and via the blood, they would cause what we call viremia, then reaches the liver and spleen, and later the skin. Because smallpox is known to cause a lot of lesions on the skin, and therefore, as much as it travels through the body and other organs of the body, eventually it comes out and forms lesions or wounds on the parts of the body. In fact, there's normally a lot of confusion between smallpox and chickenpox. But since this smallpox was declared eradicated by then, you cannot easily tell and that somebody is suffering from smallpox unless it has been identified beyond any doubt through lab confirmation that that is the virus. Normally, during the when the skin is affected, the lesions progress, forming what we call the macule, then papule, vesicle, pustule, and crust. In simple terms, once you have something like a pimple or an abscess, where now it starts forming like a macule, and then it starts kind of drying up, and when you touch the lesions start slightly becoming hard and somehow enlarging, uh, so much so that eventually, if there is no treatment, it will form something like a scale where you can do even some scraping from it. That's what we call crust. So that's how it develops in that order, from the macule, papule, vesicle, pustule, and then crust. Now, in the lab, we can do culture of this virus in the cell, especially the embryonated egg, where it forms pox on what we call chorioallantoic membrane. You can also do serology. There is no known treatment. We have vaccine, and I think this is a vaccine that has assisted clearance of most of this uh, the virus, because this vaccine contains live attenuated vaccinia virus, but the vaccine is no longer used except by the military because the disease has been eradicated.